What's good, all my fellow savages? Welcome back or to my channel. It's your boy Self-Aware Savage, and here on this channel we peel back the layers of life so that way you can become the best version of yourself. Okay, now if that sounds good to you, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join my savage community. And with that being said, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you don't know who you are and you're living someone else's life? If so, then this video is for you. For today's topic, we're gonna cover the significance of authenticity and living true to yourself. Let's get right into it. So one of the first things we have to do is understand, what is authenticity? So authenticity is being true to your own values, beliefs, personality, and spirit, regardless of external pressure. And the reason why we needed to start here is because now that you know what authenticity is, you can start reaping the benefits it provides to your life, which includes increased happiness, reduced stress, and stronger relationships with other people because you know who the hell you are. Now, with that being said, I do understand there are some challenges to embracing authenticity. Some include societal pressure. Cancel culture right now is crazy. If you say anything that doesn't agree with the mind of the masses, oh, you might be done for, you know what I mean? Another one, the fear of judgment, right? If you start sharing with people things that you're into that they're not into, you'll be a loser. No one wants to hang out with you. You're trying to be too different. And that right there in itself applies a lot of pressure. Another one, and probably the biggest, internal conflicts. That internal critic is a monster. Self-doubt seeping in at every twist and turn that you take within your life. I mean, if you all haven't watched my video yet about why I stopped smoking weed, like I literally give a whole breakdown of why I had to give it up because of self-doubt and what it was doing to me to be able to embrace my authentic self. So I definitely completely understand the internal conflicts as well. But with all that being said, I want to share with y'all some steps that you can take to start embracing your authenticity yourself. Step one is going to be self-reflection, okay? You have to understand your values and beliefs at this exact moment, okay? Also understanding that you are allowed to change over time. So something that I always do is a 6-month values check-in, okay? So every 6 months, I review my value system that I'm currently operating on to make sure that my life is aligned with who I am today. I feel like a lot of times when a person is trying to be authentic, you don't realize that you can actually change, all right? Like I used to be the turn up party king, you feel me? That's just not me anymore. Can I still drink if I want it? Yes, but I probably drink honestly once every 6 months. That's just not a part of my personality. Like I'm still fun and everything to be around, but during my value system check-ins, I remember getting to a place where I had people still reaching out to me, asking me to go turn up and go do certain things. I'm like, I'm just not feeling it anymore. That, what happened to you? You ain't that same person no more. I'm like, actually I'm not. Still pretty dope, but drinking just doesn't need to be a part of me anymore, right? So one of the big things I want y'all to do, self-reflection, and journal it out, write it out so that way you can look back at it, but also embrace the point that you can change and you will change and your values will change. So make sure you're keeping it updated with you so that way your identity is moving with you as you're progressing through life. Step number 2 is gonna be acceptance, and there's no other way to say this. You gotta accept who the hell you are as a person and the things you're into and the things that you like, regardless of how other people feel about it, okay? I've always told people I'm super unique because if you were to see me, I can almost promise you, you'll have a total different perception than when I start actually talking to you and you actually start understanding different things that I do. I remember explaining to a person one time where they was like, yo, you have so many people who like being around you, or like you have so many friends and so many associates. And I tell them, because I'm the guy who can go play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? And enjoy it. From there, hit the gym, have a super hard workout, right? From there, I can go hang out with people who's been from the street. Don't do that anymore, but I can because that is where I'm from originally. From there, go hang around other creators and we can brainstorm about life. From that, you all know I'm in tech, right? I strategically design systems and we can talk integrations and how fields connect and all these other things. You see what I'm saying? Like I got a bunch, and I act. And so naturally, I've learned how to dive into each of my different emotions. I've learned how to be on camera. I've learned certain cues. It's like I have a bunch of layers to myself and I accept that. And a lot of people, don't get me wrong, once they get to know me, they truly do enjoy it. But I accepted who I am. I don't care if someone's like, you play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Oh, you're a loser. Oh, you like video games? Oh, you like reading books? Oh, wait, you wake up at 4:30 and go to the gym? all of that stuff just sounds stupid to me. I have accepted who I am, I love who I am, and I love how much I grow exponentially to continue improving as a person. So the big thing here, you gotta accept who you are and whatever you're into and whatever you do, okay? And actually that flows quite well into step number 3, setting boundaries, okay? Listen, if you're around people that don't appreciate you or want to be around you or don't like talking about the things you like talking about, then it's time to find yourself a new circle of people to be around, okay? I do believe that's always usually one of the toughest things to do, because a lot of times, you know, making friends and all those other things is difficult. But I also believe your well-being and you being able to live your authentic self is way more important than that. I promise you, when you move to the frequency of your authentic self, you will attract other people that are into whatever you're into your life. Like, I promise you all, because what's happening is that by setting boundaries, you start weeding out all that energy you were wasting with what didn't care about you. And as long as you don't try to linger on that or worry about that, you now have all this space for new energy where others can flow in that you actually want to be around you, okay? Step number 4 is going to be, you have to embrace being vulnerable, okay? Because listen, nobody knows everything. You don't know what you don't know. And there are gonna be times where you need help, right? And you have to be willing to ask for help. You have to be willing to ask for other people's ideas and opinions and feedback and criticism to help you improve as an individual. And that part isn't easy either. But by doing it, by you being vulnerable, it allows other people around you to become vulnerable. And now y'all connections increase even more and you're able to embrace your authentic self even faster. And lastly, for step number 5, I'm gonna say this with a straight face. You need to align your actions with your values, okay? If you say you're somebody, then you need to act like that person, right? If you say you wanna become a doctor, you should be studying medical. I say I wanna become an actor, I need to be working on scripts. I wanna become a content creator, I need to be creating content. If you do not align your actions with your values on who you want to be, then you will never be able to live your authentic. So stop all that analysis paralysis, or I'll get to it tomorrow, or maybe next week. You need to do it today. You need to take one step today. You need to be writing down 3 goals, executing those 3 goals that align with the life you want to live today. Because you're not guaranteed tomorrow, and every single day that you wait to become your authentic self is the further away you're getting from becoming your authentic self, all right? So whatever you want to be, make sure your actions replicate that as well, or you'll never be taken serious. And then when you're even trying to preach to people who you are, they're going to be laughing at you and be like, you're not even that person that you're talking about you want to be. And that is really important. All right, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video and that you take these steps to embrace your authentic self, because it truly does put your life in a different light. I want to give y'all an example of what I mean by like just the different impact it has. So July 4th, I got invited to an event, right? And I remember before I went to the event, I got a message. They was like, oh, you can wear what you want, sweatpants, t-shirt, whatever. That ain't me. When I go to events, there's a certain way I like to look and a certain way I like to dress. So I threw my outfit on and I went to this event, okay? When I showed up to this event, remember, I already know who I am as a person. As soon as I walked in, it was like all eyes just turned and shifted and looked. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, who are you famous or who are you this? It was just the point that even throughout the night as I was talking to people, they was coming to me like, yo, I can tell you know who you are. From your outfit to the way you carry yourself to the way you talk to people. You're just so chill, calm, collected, and confident that we knew you wouldn't waver. You know what I mean? And that's what's gonna happen to you all. You're gonna get to a place where even if right now you tell a person, hey, I wanna stop drinking because I don't wanna party as much, and they, oh, come on, you know, yo, once you start embracing your authentic self and your actions align with your values, people don't even question you anymore. I feel like people don't even ask me to turn up anymore, but even if they did, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. No one double asks. No one questions me and no one says anything, because my response, my energy and everything says that's not me. And that's not the person that I'm looking to be. And so that's the part about it I can't wait for y'all to experience. And once you do, make sure you come back and comment down on this video. And with that being said, make sure you hit that like button, comment your thoughts below. Are you ready to embrace authenticity? Have you been walking in this life and you want to share your thoughts as well? I'd love to hear them. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content, and I will see everybody at the top.